Mm-hmm. Come on in, y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Giving everybody a little time to come in. What's going on? I'm back with the jump off. It's Mr. 6'8". We about to sit here and get into these medicine wives. Okay. Giving y'all a few more minutes to come on in the room. Give you about 2 minutes, and I'm about to just sit here and take off like a rocket. It's raining outside. How's everyone doing today? Mm, 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 mm. Hey there, y'all. Y'all here? All right. Mm. Oh, bitch, I look good. I look a little cute. Can't bum my sleeve up. Well, I guess I'm just have to sit here and let it stay like it is, child. Cause I ain't fixing the food with it. Oh shit. Welcome to another edition of Mr. 6'8". Is the microphone on? Do it talk out loud? Well, if it's talking out loud, what does it sit here and saying? Baby, it's sitting here and saying Scott ass need to go on somewhere and sit down because I'm about sick of him. Did y'all sit here and catch these married to medicine wives tonight? Okay, it was well actually last night because today is Monday, but it was giving a lot though. Okay, so I'm just gonna sit here and jump right into it because I ain't got too much sitting time to get on this camera right here tonight because I gotta go watch another episode of the Real Housewives of Potomac so I can sit here and get caught up on that. Nonetheless, Married to Medicine season 8, episode 18 kicked off with part 2, starting with Contessa and Scott. Oh damn, receding hairline ass. Okay, no hairline having ass. Okay, that's what it started with. So listen, when I think about Scott and Contessa, I get exhausted. Like I get exhausted. Okay, so much so to the point of I just want to sit here and cut the TV off. So we see that the show picks up from where it left off from last week, which is Contessa basically saying, well, actually let's backpedal a little bit. It wasn't Contessa ass that said it was Quad ass. Okay, this really should have been seen him being called the Quad Show because Quad was speaking on behalf and acting as a proxy for everybody. Okay, that's exactly what it was, and we are going to see him put that toe tag on you, sis. How about that? Okay, so we see Quad basically sit here and spill the beans that Contessa done sit here and file for separation from Scott, which is no surprise because we done seen throughout the whole season that Scott just was not here anymore in the relationship. Scott ass had done checked out and went somewhere else. Okay. Meanwhile, he over here saving people's phone numbers and stuff under names like girlfriend and things of that nature, thinking it's a joke and thinking it's cute. But yet instead, he want to sit here and go back and talk about, oh, well, I'm not really familiar with IG, Instagram, and DMs when people be dropping in his DMs because of him being on television now and having women probably flocking in his DMs just to kind of get close, and have some kind of, celebrity feel or whatever the case is. He ain't nobody talking about that. But yet instead, when it came to him and saving people's numbers under different names like girlfriend, like how in the world, first of all, are you going to sit here and have a whole nother female and then your daughter gonna be on FaceTime telling your wife, her mom, that daddy got different girlfriends because you be saving people's numbers under the word girlfriend? Who does that? I'm gonna need for somebody to sit here and let me know because I'm just trying to understand. Never in a million years. And then before I get too far gone deep into it, there was a whole situation of him having pictures, I guess, of other females in his phone. Now he claimed because he don't really know too much about social media that it don't count because the pictures were not in his phone. They were on like Instagram, or maybe they was in his DM here, according to him, or maybe they was in Facebook here. Look, either way, a picture is a picture. If you got it, whether you're accessing it from your DM, whether you're accessing it from Instagram, whether you're accessing it from Facebook, you still got pictures of other women in your phone, looking at them, lusting over. Okay. Now it's one thing if y'all got that kind of situation as far as having a monogamous relationship, which we saw in the episode that somebody had brought up and asked them, as far as about monogamy, but excuse me, not monogamy, but being in an open relationship. It's one thing if you're in an open relationship, but the fact that you're not in an open relationship, the fact that, to my knowledge, unless y'all doing something contested that I don't know about, blank twice this, it's really see him giving very much so that Scott be doing what he want to do in y'all relationships and treating you all kinds of ways. Okay, it's really see him giving that he really don't give a damn about you. Okay, at all. Hold on a second, y'all. I gotta get some tissue to blow my nose. Okay, I'm back. Did you miss me? Good. But yes, it's really sit here and giving that he really don't sit here and give a damn about you at all. Because any man that really sit here and care about his wife would not be out here having her looking dumb. So the episode of Married to Medicine reunion kicked off with Quad basically seeing him spilling the beans, saying that Scott asked when it's where's my phone at? Scott asked when the guy winning contestant winning filed for separation against Scott and was sitting in the back with the man. I'm trying to find my phone with my notes in it. Hold on, child. I lost my phone. I lost my phone. Where my phone at? Hold on, y'all. See, this ain't nothing but the damn devil. Please pause for a brief intermission. Hey Siri. Oh, there you go. Look there, right in front of me. See, this is why I don't like doing live videos, because shit don't never be going right when I want it to. Okay? Let me pop that out for a second. Hey there, Clark Kent. Okay, let's try this again. Whew, move that over. Let me pull up my notes here for a second. Okay, so Scott asked, we see that Quad, as I stated before, spilled the beans and said that Contessa is seeing him filing for separation against Scott. Okay, Scott is sitting in the back with the man, looking all dazed like a deer caught in the headlights, like he don't know what the hell going on. Okay, fast forward, then we see Scott walks his ass out into the actual room where the ladies were sitting at, to sit here and I guess call himself walking up to Contessa. Now, first of all, I just want to sit here and stop and say, I wasn't really sitting here and feeling the way Scott ass was sitting here and standing over Contessa like some kind of abuser or whatever. Like you was looking at her like, I dare you to sit here and say something wrong. Okay. So that was the first thing, first and foremost. I wasn't really sitting here and feeling it because I was sitting on ready. I was going to reach to that TV screen and sit here and slap his ass upside the head if you would have seen him put one hand on her. No, I'm just joking. But that's what it was sitting here and giving me, though. I ain't really like that. So I was glad that they went and got his ass a chair so that he could sit down, okay? Because all that standing up over me, don't stand up over me and talk, okay? Right, he ain't gonna bust the grape, but don't be standing up over me sitting here talking, because look, that's not the thing to do, okay? That's gonna get you cussed out. But you right, he ain't gonna bust the grape though. But nonetheless, so we see Scott up here standing over Contessa and everything. Contessa up here upset, talking about what you mean that you up here talking about you don't know what's been going on or why I'm upset and all of this hoopla and stuff. And then we start finding out that their relationship done been volatile, she said. Okay, and so when she said volatile, I was like, well, what you mean volatile, sis? Is he beating on you blank twice, sis? If he beating on you, because if he beating on you, bitch, we need to sit here and go and pull up on him one time and sit here and show him how the real people in Atlanta do. Okay, we need to pull up on him one time and show him how the real gangsters of Atlanta do. Because what you ain't fixing to sit here and do is be volatile towards any woman. Okay. So that I was a little taken aback when that happened. I was like, okay, let a brother know or something. Because, I'm just trying to get an understanding. What you mean volatile? Y'all need to clean that up, because when I think of volatile, I think of people getting thrown across the room, bitches getting hit in the head, people getting knocked down. That's what I think when I think of volatile. So I was glad that somebody seen here and clarified that, because I was just like, girl, what you mean? But she said that, basically they be having, basically what I feel like is cussing matches, and probably be calling each other all kind of bitches and hoes and stuff like that, and probably be seeing him breaking dishes and stuff, typical bougie black folks ish. Okay. Now, if it was some hood igga ish, it'll be all kinds of child baseball bats going upside people's heads, frying pans going upside people's heads. It'll be stuff like that. But see, they bougie like this and not like that. So it's probably just like, you tit for tat arguing. You may have seen him let out a cuss word or two, and somebody may have seen him slam the door. But if it was the hood, okay, if it was the hood who, oh bitch, we seen her grabbing anything we can and we swinging at your ass, okay? I'm just saying. Do I think that he's verbally and physically abusing her? To be honest, the way that she was crying and carrying on, it really was giving me that something else is going on deeper, because the way that she was carrying on, it was a little bit too dramatic for it just to be, oh, my man ain't doing me right. Okay. It was a little bit too dramatic for that. Like, if she doing all that kind of carrying on, a sister tired, okay? A sister been seeing him going through it, okay? A sister been seeing him playing the role of what that lady named Yvette from Baby Boy. She been going through a little Yvette situation, okay? Where Jody was sitting here driving around, driving her gas up, okay, eating her groceries up. It was very much so giving me that. She was looking like a mad black woman, scorned black woman that done sit here and had enough of Scott ass, okay? No having hairline ass, okay? First of all, he don't look all that anyways for you to be sitting here and carrying on over this man. So when Jackie had mentioned later on, after they had took a break in the episode, about the whole thing of, you got to actually manifest your thoughts. And she got offended because she felt like that Jackie was attacking her. I kind of agreed with Jackie. Like, sis, if you're going to sit here and keep making up excuses for this man, boo-hooing, crying, talking about this one day, and then the next day y'all still seeing him together, like, either you not going to be with him or either you going to be with him. Which one is it? You can't have it both ways. Either you going to let the man go, or either you just going to sit here and work it out. Which one is going to be? And let me just pause for a second, because this is what sit here and burn my biscuits up. A lot of times people want to stay in relationships for the wrong reasons, okay? Hold on a second. You had to get my angle right. People want to stay in relationships for the wrong reasons. And the reasons being is the kids, okay? So for somebody like Scott and Contessa, who they both probably could sit here and live separate lives financially. So finances clearly ain't got nothing to do with it. It just seemed like to me that they both need to depart and just go their own separate way, because at this point it's not working out for anybody, okay? If she is saying that the relationship is volatile and they up here him below the belt saying stuff to offend the other person, they probably see him going through the house slamming doors, okay? They probably see here going in each other's closets and cutting up shit and stuff like that. It's just time to let it go. And so they had mentioned on the reunion that they had already had a talk with the kids and stuff like that. How when your parents about to get a divorce and they have a talk with you and everything, they had already said they hadn't had a discussion with the kids, and that the discussion it didn't really go too great. Okay. And so being that discussion didn't go too great, I just feel like it just even adds more fuel to the fire of the reason why y'all pretty much just don't need to sit here and be together at this point. Like, girl, let it go. Like, girl, you can find you another man out here somewhere. He ain't the only man, okay? Right, exactly. Exactly, that part. So he as I stated, Quad, who was the mediator for the whole entire episode, she had mentioned that, basically that trying to, I guess you would say, translate on what Contessa was trying to say. So when Scott came out there, you can tell that Scott really wasn't seeing him feeling Quad and really wasn't seeing having him, because he was too focused on the fact that he felt like he was surprised and attacked and blindsided, almost to the point the way he just ended up walking off set almost, because he felt like, look, if y'all want to sit here and throw a brother under the bus, go ahead and do that, but I'm about to sit here and leave. So then as he was proceeding to leave after being surprise attacked because of, as far as the whole situation of having this business brought up, as far as the whole separation thing, and, him being upset because he told Contessa as he was standing over her that he thought that they were working it out. and thought that they were actually sitting trying to, better and get through as far as, to work on themselves and do all of the things that couples that be having problems doing. Like when he said all of that, he to her, and she was like, well, what you thought had been going on for the past couple of, weeks and months and stuff. And then there was a question that was asked. As far as when was the separation filed. So he claimed that he had already knew about the separation being filed, and stuff. That wasn't the thing that he was surprised, attacked about. He felt surprised, attacked about over the fact that he thought that they were going to work through it. But from what Quad had came on and said, and all the other women crying, and then Contessa saying her part, it just came across as though, she was just done with him right then and there. So that's why he got mad, I feel like, and walked off set, because he was like, look, y'all ain't fixing to just sit here and play target practice with my ass and just think I'm fixing to sit here and just take it. So as he was walking off, Simone was like, bring your ass back up here, Scott. That's a defense mechanism, which I do agree. That's very passive aggressive behavior. If you're going to sit here and pretend like that you haven't seen him being the problem or cause to anything, when we have watched you the whole season, okay? When we have watched you the whole season on this show, acting a fool, okay, and just being so nonchalant towards your wife, and now you want to see him come on set and act like that you just all innocent. That's passive aggressive behavior, sir. I'm just gonna sit here and keep it real and 100 with you, okay? That's all I'm saying. It's passive aggressive behavior. So I just didn't understand, why you coming on set acting like all of this stuff is just new to you, like what you thought was going to happen. Good time well that when it comes down to the reunions, they are going to bring up old stuff, new stuff that you may not even see here and know about. So there was no need for you to act surprised and be up here talking about, well, I'm gonna let y'all just have this and I'm gonna sit here and leave the set. No, bring your Peter Pan ass back up here. We ain't through with you. You about to put up. That's right. Go get him a chair. Put your ass in the hot seat. Because we got questions we want to see and have answers to. We need the public, the people want to know. Okay. Because it just seemed like that there were so many moments and awkward moments of silence on the set when he came in. Like Contessa said all of the girls, first of all, Contessa said all of the women were her friends. So I guess if she made that comment, then clearly everybody knew the team. But it just seemed like that when he came on set, so many awkward moments were just had from him and Contessa, because it just seemed like that he was really playing stupid and just playing dumb, like he didn't know what the hell was going on. And I just was not here for it. So then Contessa had also mentioned that, part of the problem that she has had with Scott is that he be talking crazy to her. And this goes back to the question that 313 Yolanda asked about as far as beating on her, because she was like, you be talking crazy to me and expect that I'ma still love you. Now, I do agree with that part. What you ain't gonna sit here and do, let's take a pause. But you ain't fixing to sit here and talk crazy to me and think that I'm just gonna still sit here and love you and give you all of this good loving, okay, every night. You ain't fixing to sit here and be talking crazy to me and think I'm fixing to go and sit here and fix your food and be your lover and your secretary working every day of the week, okay? You ain't fixing to be sitting here talking crazy to me and thinking I'm fixing to be sitting here throwing that ass back on you every night when the kids are sitting here and put to bed. That ain't how this work. No, you ain't fixing to be sitting here talking crazy to me. You ain't fixing to be sitting here talking crazy to me, okay? And that's exactly what Contessa said to Scott on set, is that she said that, you just think you're going to be talking crazy to me and think I'm going to still love you, but that ain't how it works. And I was glad that she said it, because she had to sit here and set the example and let his ass know, look, this ain't how it's about to go down, okay? It ain't going down. And for your ass to sit here and play dumb, okay, talking about you don't know what a DM is, child, who don't know? If somebody's 72-year-old grandma know what a DM is, I know good time well your 50-something, 60-year-old ass know what a DM is. Don't sit here and play dumb with us. You knew good time well what you be sitting here and doing. And if you think that we gonna sit here and actually believe, well, hey, Warrior, if you gonna think we the people are actually going to believe the fact that you don't be knowing what be going on social media and that you be playing dumb and that people be in your inbox and stuff, and that you don't be knowing, all of that hoop Brian stuff because you ain't hip to it, because you ain't young enough. Child, please. Who you think we are? Do you think that we just fell off the back of a turnip truck yesterday? Because it ain't like that. That ain't how it works. That ain't how it works. We did not just fall off the back of a turnip truck yesterday. Okay. So that, it just kind of made me mad that I felt like he wasn't really owning any of which the stuff that he has done. He just kind of sit here and talked in riddles, like Cecil said, and danced around it. And like Cecil said, I want facts. I like the data and the facts. And the data and the facts just wasn't there. All it was given was lies, fairy tales, and deceit. Male deceit. Girl, I spit my juice. Look at that. I'm so mad. Juice just sit here and fell out my mouth. Just missed the mouth and just went all on the floor, child. Lord have mercy. See how pissed off I am? Anyways, so there was that whole situation. And then there was a situation of what else happened? Oh, Lord. So Simone and Jackie, that's what I wanted to sit here and talk about too. Listen, I'm just going to say this and be done with it. Because I done had to sit here and watch this train wreck of a friendship go down the hill all season long. First of all, the situation that happened with Buffy, which is what this whole entire situation to me, as far as at least on the surface, was about between Jackie and Simone, I just did not quite get it as far as the extent that Simone took it to when it came to falling out with Jackie, especially to the fact that you didn't even invite Jackie to your son graduation party, but you invited Anila. And so when Andy asked the question to Simone from one of the viewers that was below the belt, that you did not even invite Jackie, but you said only close friends and family, but then you invited Anila, who you had just met, it made no sense. And you tried to backpedal and sit here and say, well, she was the only one that wasn't really close as far as like when it comes to friends and family. No, Simone, no, that answer ain't good enough. That answer is not good enough. That answer is not good enough, okay? Because if you invited Anila your ass could have invited Dr. Jackie. You could have just told her ass that, look, we gonna put you could have sit here and had security to be like, we gonna put your ass in the corner the whole night. But as long as she could have been there in the presence, okay, just to say that she was there, that would have been good enough, because Anila ass definitely did not have any business being there. But you're not going to invite Jackie. I ain't understand this. Somebody need to help me to understand, because that didn't make sense. I just didn't get it. I really didn't. I didn't get it. It didn't make sense. So as the show went on and stuff, there was a lot of, as far as people trying to get to the root cause of what's really going on, with Dr. Jackie and Simone and stuff. And so that's when we find out that, of course, Simone is still upset over the Buffy situation as it pertains to Jackie had made a comment about, Buffy and fertility issues and stuff like that. And her, as far as maybe having complications with having kids, Simone probably felt like that it was inappropriate. Then we find out on last night's episode that, Simone said that she had even talked to Dr. Jackie offset without any microphones around or without any cameras around, and even told her offset that, this is not her. This is not the Jackie that she knows. She know that Jackie would never sit here and be that kind of person. And Jackie said in response that she was mainly upset because of the fact that she felt like that instead of Simone addressing her off camera, off record and everything, Simone didn't sit here and go back to the group and tell the group to sit here and say that Jackie really did not mean anything by it. So really, it just, at the end of the day, came across as being though that Jackie was just being a mean girl and that Simone didn't come to Jackie's defense. And then Jackie had also mentioned that every time she turned around, Simone seemed to always be riding for Toya, no matter what Toya do, but she ain't riding for her like she does Toya. So Jackie was also upset about that. So, it just seems to me that, a lot of the issues that they are having, a lot of the issues that it goes back to is really revolved around being that they don't have the support as far as backing each other up when need be, like true friends should do. And I can see that. I can see that. I would feel some kind of way if something that I said was taken out of context and my friend probably did not back me up either. I can see the point. I can see that. However, you could also still tell that there was something underneath the surface that they just chose not to talk about or discuss for the TV, because when Quad had made the comment on Watch What Happens Live about the whole situation with Jackie and Simone making up. Yes, child, they act like two scoring. Child, 313 Yolanda said they act like two scoring lesbian lovers. Yes, they do act like two scoring lesbian lovers, child. They act like two scoring lesbian lovers, butch queens, and everything else in between. I just didn't get it. But when Quad had mentioned, on Watch What Happened Live, that they did what needed to be done for TV, and that off camera, they really ain't see him feeling each other like that, and heavily kind of had co-signed on that too. Then it just kind of really also made me wonder what, like, damn. But then that's when Simone went and fired back and said, look, I'm not paid to sit here and play play on TV just for the heck of it. If I got a problem with a person and my feelings is not here and I'm not ready to forgive, then I'm not gonna sit here and do it. What you ain't gonna sit here and do is make it seem like that we just sit here playing just to sit here and we getting paid just to sit here and play on TV, and that's it. And I was like, well, excuse me then. Okay, you better sit here and set the record straight and let Quad know that, look, okay, you can sit here and spread all kind of rumors and allegations all you want to about we just see him making stuff up for the camera, but it ain't true. But I will sit here and say that there's definitely something going on when you have two women who have been through as much as Dr. Jackie and Dr. Simone has been, as far as together through things, and then all of a sudden they just don't talk anymore, and to actually see those tears come down their faces and to see them just all in their emotions, you could tell that it was something really hurtful that has happened or taken place, and that healing really needs to happen between these two women. And that's the vibe that I got from it, because all this other stuff as far as being upset over a person that's not even a regular cast member on set like Buffy, okay, and everything, I just didn't really see him buy into it that that's what the problem was. It's something underlying else deeper going on outside of what they're just showing us on TV. So I will say that much, but I do not feel like that, right, exactly. Buffy is old news. Buffy is definitely old news. Okay, I wasn't checking for her when she was on TV, and I still ain't checking for her. That's why I'm just sitting here saying, like, no, it's something else going on. So maybe we'll find out one day. Maybe we won't, child. Maybe they don't want us to know. I don't know. I just really don't. And so then we have Heavenly and Simone. So, Simone, which is so, I guess maybe it's just me, or maybe I can't remember that far back, but, I ain't never really seen Simone cry like she has on this season as far as for the reunion and stuff. She has really seen him being in her feelings and emotions a lot, because, when she had mentioned about Heavenly and stuff, and as far as, the whole thing of Heavenly was really there for her during the time when Cecil and her were having issues and everything, and how, close they were. And then Heavenly said, well, girl, I done sit here and tried to reach out to your ass several times, and you didn't want to sit here and, I guess extend the olive branch. And it all goes back to what she said. Simone said she hadn't told us and the girls in the room, that she's not the type of person just easy forget stuff and hold on and stuff. And you got some people like that. Some people just cannot sit here and let go of old stuff. They just gonna sit here and harbor and hold on to it until it just, I guess eventually build up inside. So I guess that's what that whole situation was about. But child, when Simone had mentioned about as far as Heavenly sitting here making fun of her overbite, I was like, yes, you better sit here and let her know that, look, bitch, you may sit here and come for my overbite, but best to believe, bitch, if I want to sit here and get it fixed, I could have, but I'm choosing not to. So I'm gonna sit my ass on this couch while I get paid and still have my pearly white overbite. Okay, yes, that's how you sit here and clear hoe. Cause see, Heavenly, even though I like you, even though I love you, she's my favorite cast member, y'all, on the whole entire as far as cast on Medicine Wives. But Heavenly ass be really passive aggressive on some shady shit for real. She is so passive aggressive when it comes to reading the whole, but at the same time acting like that. Oh, girl, I didn't mean nothing by it. Girl, I didn't mean nothing by it. Girl, you just sit here and take it too personal. Heavenly loves to do that all the time. Read your ass and then say, girl, it wasn't nothing. Girl, I was just sitting here talking out the side of my neck. Girl, you know how black folks sit here and do. She one of them kind of people, okay? The kind that's gonna sit here and just get you together and then turn around and say, girl, I didn't mean nothing by it. Girl, I was just sitting here having a moment. Girl, it's all good. It's water off a duck's back, okay? And so when Simone let her ass have it about her damn overbite, I was like, yes, you better sit here and go in, because quiet as it's kept, I'd rather see a damn overbite than to see some damn chompers on somebody that's too damn big, okay? People can't even hardly close their mouth up here looking like damn what that man name is. They be having them big teeth and stuff. Child, ain't nobody got time for that. That is old play out. Yes, Heavenly is a mess, child. Heavenly is just an old messy broad, child. She, she from Miami, so I expect nothing less, because you see how funky Dineva is, and he from down in Florida too. That's just a 305 thing, I guess. But Heavenly ass is so messy. Heavenly ass is messy. Okay, when I say messy, messy with an M. But I will sit here and say that thank God for improvement, because Heavenly ass with them damn rainbow fashions that she used to sit here and come on first 1, 2, and 3 seasons on, to see her seeing step up, okay, and get to the point of where she is now and looking just. When I tell you Heavenly looked it good, I ain't never seen Heavenly look as good as she does on this reunion during the whole 8 seasons of Married to Medicine. She looked it good. Hair on point, outfit on point, makeup on point. She just a really pretty, like she was just giving really pretty ethereal, like just, it was just glam down for me. Like the whole entire look was everything. I loved it. Oh, child, that's a no-brainer. Even they had mentioned that on the show. Heavenly is definitely more messier than Andy. Andy is definitely shady when it comes to asking certain questions, but Heavenly as just have this, like, I can't even explain it. It's like this. Heavenly ass is on some whole kind of other ish. Because child, them confessionals that she be doing, talking about folks and stuff behind their back, I be about to die laughing. That shit be so funny. Okay. That's why I live for Heavenly. And if you ever sit here and watch her YouTube lives, you would sit here and see that she's just like that in real life. That's not for camera. Heavenly is just like that with anybody. Like, she gonna sit here and tell you whether she like you or not to your face. She ain't gonna sit here and pretend like that, she buddy with you if she not. Like, she gonna just sit here and tell you, like, keep it 100. And that's what I love about her, is that, yeah, she's shady as hell, but you also know what you're getting yourself into, because that's just how she is the whole entire time, on camera and off camera. Yes, she's addicted. Yes, definitely give the best shade. Definitely give the best shade. So then what else happened? So then we see the men come out, which that wasn't really too much going on. But I was sitting here laughing, like how y'all sitting here talking about Scott over here talking about that he was glad that the man was out there for brotherly support, but yet instead they was getting your ass together, Scott, telling you that damn well you was wrong as hell for having pictures of other women in your phone. And then here go Curtis ass, of course. All the men said the right thing, but of course Curtis ass, okay, Curtis old wide duck mouth ass gonna sit here and talking about what you supposed to do at first. or something, before you do X, Y, and Z. No, it should have been a direct answer like the other people said. All the men gave the same answer when it came to the whole picture situation being in the man phone. Then here your ass gonna sit here and give some kind of answer that just done completely incriminated your ass. Just done completely just dismissed and just gave us all doubt about you, that you still on that when it comes to not seeing him really being a good, faithful husband, or seeing him doing what you need to do in your marriage. Okay, that's very much what it was seen here and given. As a matter of fact, can somebody please tell me what the hell is it that Curtis even do? Okay, I'm still trying to figure out, because it seemed like that Dr. Jackie the breadwinner anyways. I mean, hell, I'm quite sure she probably seen him paying for the whole damn house by herself anyways also. I'm just saying, make it make sense. But look, I guess when it's all said and done though, just to kind of sit here and go back, Toya ass is probably somewhere jumping up and down for joy that ain't nobody sitting here talking about her finances this season that much like they were last season. Because baby, when I sit here and tell you, it was just all about budgeting and financing one-on-one with Married to Medicine for the whole entire season. The season that, they was up there spending unnecessary money, staying in that big ass mansion that they could not afford, only to turn around and buy another house and get it built and have this fabulous closet, and then go and turn around and sell it, talking about, oh, we selling it because it's a buyer's market and we just making profit. Yeah, okay, but you got to understand though, if you selling your house and you making a profit, if the property tax is already high up, if the property tax is already high up in a county or where you stay at, then if the property value is already up, the money that you done seen here made a profit on from your previous house, you got to turn around and take that money and put it down on a new house just to even get the same mortgage payment that your ass had on the previous house. So really, you ain't even seeing him making that much of a profit, because you really just see him breaking even. I'm just saying, make it make sense. And I'm just trying to understand who takes that much time. As much as I love Dr. Eugene Harris, okay, because I've met him in person before, excellent man. But on the flip side, that Toya is a mess. As much time as Toya has taken on that house to sit here and build her supposedly dream house, and to turn around and put it on the market for sale, supposedly, I don't know whether she done sold it or whether it's up for sale or what, but people keep saying that she done sold a house, and she keep talking about, property value, making profits, investment property, stuff like that. Sis, just go ahead and just sit here and say that you just wasn't satisfied and you just wanted to sit here and keep up with the Joneses and just buy another damn house just for the hell of it, because you just like spending money. You like spending Eugene money. You like spending Bravo's money. You like spending whoever else money. Just, whatever you doing behind closed doors, skeletons in your closet, you like spending their money too. Just go ahead and say that you just like spending people money for no reason at all, because as gorgeous as that house is, and that house was gorgeous if they still got it, I didn't see the point of you seeing him selling that house just to sit here and make a profit of $1 million, especially when we know that you're probably going to want something even bigger than what you had, and you want to turn around and take that money just to pay down on that, to keep your mortgage payment the same if you ain't paying it off. Girl, it's just too much. It's just too much. Right, working extra shifts. You had this man driving way down to Valdosta, Georgia, working extra shifts, working 9 to 5, while your ass sit up there and just do nothing but eat, sleep, and shit. That's period. Okay? I'm just saying, that's what you had that man doing. And I'll be mad as hell and pissed off if I was down here slaving 3 hours away from Atlanta in Valdosta, Georgia, and I know a good time well that all I'm seeing him doing is just breaking even, because my wife keeps seeing him spending up all our damn money. See, y'all ain't got my blood pressure up. And I got my blood pressure up, juice falling all out my damn mouth, juice all on the damn floor. I'm just mad as hell at this point. Just throw everything away. Just throw it all away. Okay? Throw it all away. And then as it is, Eugene, we find out that he got testosterone problems and hormone imbalance. Okay? So he already probably walking around lightheaded. Okay? Damn near about to sit here and pass out. Y'all go give the man a cookie and tell the man to go sit and prop his feet up and relax. That man tired of working. Okay? He tired of working a 9 to 5. Okay? He tired. Okay? Working 12-hour shifts and sometimes double. Okay? That man tired. That's why he having all them imbalances, because he ain't seen him taking his vitamins or probably in his nutrients. And she probably ain't cooking worth a damn either. Anyways, that was pretty much all that happened on season 2. I mean, not season 2, but part 2 of the Married to Medicine Wives, child. That's all I really sit here and got at this moment. I'm gonna try to sit here and go and catch up on Potomac and see what it's giving. But I just had to sit here and come on here and talk and have a little chit chat, because child, these people had to sit here and made me mad and just had them burn me up. Okay. Just had them burn my spirit up, okay? Just had them piss me off, okay? This whole episode, I just was sitting here shaking my head, pissed off, okay? Had me hot and moist in all the wrong damn places is what it was sitting here and giving. It wasn't no glow up going on nowhere. I just was a pissed off man, okay? Right, I don't even feel like they need a part 3. They just stretching it out. What I mean, y'all got the okay. So basically, just to kind of set it up for you, they had the women to come out in part. They had the women to come in part 1. Then they had the women in part 2, but they had the men kind of mixed in and out in part 2. And then part 3, they're going to have like they do Atlanta Housewives, where the men sit behind the women and the women sit in front. And then I guess they're gonna like do a combination of talking about them as a couple and stuff. So I guess maybe that's why they do it like that. But hell, after all the stuff that's not happening in this episode, I mean, I really could sit here and do without. But I mean, if they're gonna have a part 3, so be it. Quiet as it's kept, Married to Medicine, in 8 seasons, and given another about 2 or 3 seasons, they're gonna be where Housewives of Atlanta is at, which is basically extinct, because when it comes to Housewives of Atlanta, I ain't really checking for. I mean, no, don't get me wrong now. I love Kandi. Like when I tell you I'm such a Kandi / Escape fan, but I ain't really checking for them as Housewives of Atlanta anymore. I ain't really checking for them hoes like that. Ever since Nene left, it ain't been the same. And all this stuff that y'all trying to force down our throat with Latoya and Drew Sidora, okay, over there, up there making $2 an episode basically for sitting here showing their ass. I just ain't sitting here buying none of it, okay? It don't even motivate me to even want to do a video about it, because the shit just seems so just ran through, okay, and burnt through and just recycled, okay? It just seemed like recycled material is all it seems like. So I ain't really featuring them hoes like that at the moment until they get some other cast members mixed in that are actually worthy of television, because that stuff that they got going on now with Drew Sidora and Latoya Forever is not it, okay? That is not popping, okay, at all. I'm just saying, I would rather watch reruns of the first 2 and 3 seasons of Housewives before I have to sit here and suffer through that. I'm just saying that. But Potomac is back, as we know, and we know that Giselle and Pastor Jamal Bryant cheating ass, okay? Pastor Jamal Bryant, damn, 8 women having ass. We already know that that's going to be a whole messy situation for the season. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how that plays out and what that is given, okay? So just stay tuned. I'm gonna come back to y'all. It may not be this tomorrow morning, but it may be tomorrow night after I get off of work. But I'll be back. But thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for that supporting me. Yes, Yolanda, girl, go take a drink, because girl, look, you already see where I'm at. Anyways, I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all stay safe out there, and just remember, love on yourself, child. Love on yourself, because if you don't, ain't nobody else going to. I love you all for watching. like and share this video, please. If you want to do anything for me, like and share this video. Until next time, bye.